What is going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Sakura Angels. In the last video, my sick ass found the cave, and now we're here. Great summary. That was really good, I must say. I think I deserve an award for that. But anyway, let's get on with this. Yuzuki closes the distance between us in the blink of an eye and heaves her scythe up high. I can't tell if she's aiming for me specifically or hoping to catch us all in a single crushing blow. Sayaka tugs at my arm and pulls me away, with Hikari jumping to the opposite side. The ground where I was standing just moments ago was shattered, only a crater and the smoldering of dark magic remaining in the wake of her scythe. Unreal. If Sayaka hadn't reacted in time. Ugh, shudder to think. Yuzuki sets her side on me again, lifting the deadly scythe up for another attack. I wonder if the other girls have even registered in her crazed eyes right now. I must be the top priority. She gets me, she wins. She attempts to kick off the ground, but Hikari bursts from the side and catches her off guard, locking blades with her. Aw, thank you, Sayaka. I mean, Hikari. I am so stupid. I'm just going to go on record and say that's not the first time I've messed up somebody's name trying to read lines. The pair grit teeth as they push against one another, the magic practically crackling around them in a fierce storm. Yuzuki must be stronger than ever right now, yet Hikari seems to be able to stand her ground, her feet sinking slightly into the ground as the pressure pushes against her. She must be pushing well past her limits to even be able to stand a chance against this monster. I can already see the strain it must be putting on her body, as sweat takes over her face. Okay. She hisses through gritted teeth, her feet beginning to slip. Her voice booms and the magic around her violently crackles. I've never seen her like this before. That's... I give her a worried look, but Sayaka tugs at my arm once more and urges me towards the crystal. Even Sayaka doesn't sound so sure of that herself. I just have to trust in Hikari and end this before she slips up. I nod and we hurry ever closer to the center of all this chaos. I can still hear the clash of magic behind me, along with pain cries. I can't look back now though. She'll be fine. We're almost there. Just a few more steps closer and... Sayaka preps up her bow and shoots a sharp look towards the rocks, scattered around in the distance. Huh? What do you mean? Harsh guttural growls fill the air, and several of those demonic, almost dog-looking shadows I've encountered before make the presence known. Okay, I've said this several times before, but I still think that looked more like a goat-type creature than a dog, but, you know, whatever. I didn't write the story. And several more. They circle us and block off the crystal completely. Great. We end up back to back as we face off against the ever-enclosing circle of shadows. Their fangs are bared, and there's nothing but hate for us in those burning eyes of theirs. I should have known things weren't going to be this easy. Of course, she wasn't going to just rely on Yuzuki to defend her. Any ideas? I think we know we're done for when we have to rely on me for ideas. Please tell me you're joking. The monsters close in. They're acting like an intelligent pack of sorts, ensuring there's no escape for their prey. There's a glimmering light as Sayaka's bow fades out of view, and I feel something to form on her back. Ah, the wings. Of course. We could just fly out of this. As much as I hate flying, I'm willing to make an exception this one time. I take a solid grip on both Sayaka's hands as she kicks off the ground, right as the shadows around us decide to make their move. It's a close call, and very convenient that we did that right at that moment. I just about feel the snarling heat from one of the savage beasts growl as we lift into what little vertical space we have in the cave. Yeah! We sail through the air, our goal in sight. Okay, I think we might actually make it this time. Sayaka lets out a pained gasp, and our momentum grinds to a halt. Her grip loosens considerably on one of my hands. Sayaka?
ちょっとまずいかも。飛ぶ前に片方引っかかれてたみたい。
Oh. Great. She forces out an awkward laugh as we begin to wobble in the air. Her grip on my other hand is slipping.
いつまで飛んでられるかな。わからないかも。
Great! I throw a glance down at the snapping packs of savage monsters almost right at our heels. Things are looking bleak. Sayaka debates something as we sink ever lower to our demise. No. We were so close!
ケンタ、あなたならできる。あなたの手助けはできなくなっちゃうけど、信じてる。
Her voice is pained. Weak. That little nick must have hurt more than she's letting on. Sayaka? What are you saying?
あなたならできるって。
What? A burst of energy detonates at my back, almost like a gust of wind. It splits me from Sayaka's hold and sends me hurtling towards the crystal where she lies. Sayaka must have known she wouldn't be able to carry me here, so she boosted me across with magic? But then, what happened to her? Ugh! I land with a gentle thud at the foot of the crystal. It seems her magic was even set to cushion my fall. Sayaka. I throw a glance over my shoulder. She isn't in the air anymore. And right below her was... No. I refuse to believe it. She'll be fine. I just need to end this. Now. I turn back to face the crystal with more determination than ever. They're both out there, risking their lives for me. I can't let them down now. I stare down the crystal and try my best to ignore the headache that thumps like a jackhammer. Naturally, it's the most intense it's ever been. But I can't let the pain get to me. This is nothing. I could just about make out a human-like form embedded within the crystal, though I can't make out any discerning features. You. This is all your fault. Because of you. Sayaka and Hikari are hurt. It's unforgivable. I hold up my right hand and pull back my sleeve. Drawn at the back of my hand is a supposedly mystic symbol. Something that Sayaka and Hikari had scribbled on the night previous. They said this should help in drawing out any power that might lie dormant in me, if I'm inexperienced enough to not be in full control of it myself. It's sort of like a siphon that can bring up magic with ease. I give the hand a flex, and the symbol glows. Okay. So far, so good. Now I just have to steady my nerves. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I do this, but I have to be prepared. I can't stand around and hesitate forever, though. Not with everything going on around me. Sayaka. Hikari. I can do this. I thrust my hand out and make contact with the crystal. There's an immediate response as a violent current jolts through me. That's fine, though. It was to be expected. No problem. But it hurts. But I felt worse. Is this the best you've got? I press my hand in deeper into the crystal surface. The pain gradually grows stronger, and a terrified shriek floods my ears. It's not from any of the girls of the cavern. It's from her. She knows what's about to happen. Well, she can cry all she wants, but it's not going to change a damn thing. Amidst all this chaos, I need to clear my mind. Filter out all the noise. A near impossible task with the current state of things. But I have to try. From what I was told, magic is controlled mostly throughout thought. Spells need to be envisioned, created within the mind. Apparently those with vivid imaginations are often the kind that excel with this sort of thing. I'm not sure if I've ever been much of a creative type, but there's a first for everything. I need to envision a prison. A closed off space. Something unbreakable. Closed off from the outside world. Something so secure that this will never happen again. And then I bind that prison, just like my ancestor did before me. with my own soul. I have to tie myself to all of this, and remain the only key capable of unlocking it. I'm not sure if it's working, but the pain is rising with each passing moment I spend connected to this thing. I feel faint. I might pass out at any moment, but I have to stand strong. I grit my teeth and let out a pain groan. Why isn't this working? Am I not imagining the spell correctly? I was sure I had it down perfectly. I continue to repeat the process, my strength snapping rapidly as I struggle to keep upright. It's no use. This is completely futile. No matter how hard I try, nothing seems to change. Maybe I lack the magical capability, just as I feared? Ugh. Damn it. In a fit of rage, I clench my free hand into a fist and give the accursed crystal a good punch. It responds in turn, and lets out one final jolt of magic through my body before the pain dies down, as does the screaming. The resealing has been completed. You're kidding me. All I had to do was punch the damn thing? I don't... Wait. I remember now. From what I was taught that night. While most magic could be done with just the dominant hand, in some cases, like the sealing, the other hand was required to complete the circuit and let the magic flow properly. How on earth did I forget something as simple as that at such a crucial time? I'm such an idiot. I almost feel like laughing. In fact, having perhaps finally lost it after all the things I've been subjected to in these recent days, I let out a feeble laugh as I topple over backwards, the strength draining from me completely. As the darkness takes over, I pass out at least safe in the knowledge that I did it. I actually won. Here I am, back in my dreams. And there's nothing here. She's gone. For good this time, I hope. Maybe now I can start to have more normal dreams. And start to live a more normal life again. I roam the vast void with nothing to fear this time. Peace, at last. I slowly come to my senses. I'm on a cold, rough, uneven surface. Stones scatter as I try to move my legs. Where am I? I squint through a harsh light and try to make sense of things.
ちょっと寝坊すぎじゃない？
A cheerful voice chirps, rousing me to my senses. It could be none other than... Hey, Sayaka! Sayaka? I mutter her name as it seems too good to be true.
え、私。
She's kneeling over me, offering me a helping hand with the sweetest smile I've ever seen. Well, I wouldn't say sweetest, I'd say more like cutest, but you know. Goes hand in hand, I guess. Things were looking bleak back then, but I never should have doubted she wouldn't pull through. I'm just so happy she was okay that I just about fight back the urge to cry. Sayaka, did I...
闇の女王を封印できたかって？うん、あなたやったよ。
She beams as she takes a hold of my limp hand and gently props me up to a sitting position.
心配してたの。あの魔法はあなたが制御するには強すぎたから。
Wait, you were worried about me? I thought for sure those monsters were...
あれ？ふふん、あんなのなんでもないよ。全然平気。
I couldn't even see you.
あれは死んだふり？
Sayaka.
えへへ。
She scrubs at the back of her head and gives me the same goofy grin. This girl. I really was worried about you. If anything happened to you, I don't know what I would have...
ああ、ケンタがそんなに感傷的になってくれるなんて。涙用の傘がいるかな。
It seems words aren't getting through to her, so...
ケンタ？
I wrapped my arms around her and pulled her into a tight embrace. It wasn't enough to just be able to see her again. I wanted to make sure she was really there. Glad you're okay.
私
She seems to be at a loss for words, as her arms hang limply by her sides. She's really making this awkward for me.
どうしちゃったのけど暖かい
Aww. She brings her arms up and returns the hug, squeezing me in a similarly tight embrace. Maybe too tight.
光に見つからないといいね
She stifles a giggle and as she nestles into my shoulder. Aw. Wait. That's a point. I pull back from the hug. Hikari! Is she okay? Sayaka tilts her head, looking confused for a moment.
大丈夫
Wow. And Yuzuki? She musters up a smile, which instills some amount of hope in me.
ついてきて
I do as instructed and follow along, almost hand in hand before we come to our senses.
じゃじゃーん光とゆずきです
Wow. Hikari is standing guard, her sword drawn as she keeps the sharp end pointed firmly at a very tattered Yuzuki. And in comes the fan service. While unconscious, it doesn't look like Yuzuki is badly hurt. She's breathing steadily, and I don't see too much damage beyond the cosmetic stuff.
あんたら長いこと何してたのよ
Yep, she seems fine. There isn't a scratch on her, and she's as lively as ever.
その
Oh, wow. Sayaka hides nothing and grins sheepishly, rocking on her heels as she does so. Hikari furrows her brow, the faintest traces of anger visible across her forehead. I think she pieced it together.
なんでもないけだもの
Sorry. Yuzuki begins to stir from her slumber, forcing the attention to her as Sayaka and Hikari stand steady for the worst. She winces and gives us an intense look over. Slowly, she comes to the realization of what has happened.
そう終わったのね私の負けね
そうみたいね
彼女は言ってしまった私の女王は存在を感じられない
She seems a lot more subdued now. The madness is gone, and it's in place. All I can see is a sad girl. One that was misguided.
欲しかったのにもうちょっとだったのに
She trumps a feeble fist against the floor. There's no strength left at all.
で勝って満足
ちょっとあなたの命を救ってあげたのよ感謝しなさいあなたにもし力が残っていたら真っ二
そうしてくれればよかったのに
ちょっとあなたの命を救ってあげたのよ感謝しなさいあなたにもし力が残っていたら真っ二つにするところだわ
そうしてくれればよかったのにもう生きてる理由もないもう終わりよ
Don't say that. I can't stand aside any longer while she puts herself down like this. I push past Sayaka and Hikari to face her. Yuzuki meets me with some surprise in her eyes, but it quickly turns to the same look of defeat she had a moment ago.
なぜ本当のことでしょ私は一人でいたくなかったから彼女に全てを捧げることにした彼女は私が聞きたかったことを話してくれたもし私が彼女を助けていればみんなが私に従っていたわ
はあバカバカしいにも程があるわ
バカバカしいなんて分かってるわ私はただ友達が欲しかっただけなんだもの何かに取りつかれてるみたいだった自分がしてることに疑問さえ抱かないで普通なら思いもよらないことでもしていたわ
So she isn't a bad person, just misguided, and did the wrong things for an innocent enough goal. Can't help but feel sorry for her, for things to have ended up this way.
目的がなくなった今、どうして生きる必要がある？もうダメよ。
なるほどなるほど。
Sayaka cups a hand to her chin and nods to herself, as if intensely thinking about what she has been told.
この状況を解決するすごく簡単な方法がある。
Join the harem! Even though I guess this isn't a harem route.
本当に？
うん。
Sayaka bounces forward and extends a hand to Yuzuki, a blinding smile upon her face.
私たち友達になろう。
The power of friendship. Yuzuki is taken aback by the sudden gesture, but not as much as Hikari, and her clothes are like no longer tattered. Just ignore I said that.
私たちが？
本気？
もちろんあなた悪い人には見えないもん。ちょっと間違えちゃっただけでね。
彼女は私たちを殺そうとしたのよ。どうして悪い人間じゃないなんて。
まあそんなのは昔のこと。光だって何度も私を殺そうとしてるじゃない。
Well, she got her there.
私をからかってるの？
違う違う。私も健太も光だってあなたと友達になれて嬉しいの。ね？
Sure. I have no problem with that.
私はまだ。
ね？光。
Sayaka twists her head to meet Hikari in a most unnatural fashion, her smile widening. Ooh, boy. That's creepy. It's like something out of a horror movie.
分かったわよ。
あなたたち。
Yuzuki doesn't know how to process this. Her face flickers through a range of emotions before she settles on a smile. A faint trace of tears bubbling in the corners of her eyes.
私にはそんな価値がない。どうして優しくするの？
ね、友達にふさわしいもふさわしくないもないの。そんなこと誰も気にしてないよ。友達はね、ただ友達だってだけ。
Yeah. Well, I'm not really sure if we should be fully overlooking the fact she was that twisted. Darn it, Angel before, but Sayaka still has a good point.
さあ、こんな洞窟にはおさらばして過去も置いてっちゃおう。他のみんなは知らないけど、私はもうクタクタなの。
And so, after perhaps the most dramatic moments of my life, we all exit the cave with the hope that we never have to return. A long-lost evil was put back in its place, and we made a new friend today. All in all, I'd say it's been a fairly eventful day. Thankfully, thanks to Yuzuki, we find an alternative way out of the cave that didn't involve squeezing ourselves into an impossibly small tunnel. I'm not sure I could have made the journey back if that were the case. I can actually think clearly now. The headaches are gone. Whoops.
Baka!
The headaches are gone. For good, I hope. We emerge back into the forest. The warm, vibrant rays of the sun, a welcome change after being in that cave for so long.
空気が美味しい。
Sayaka bounds out a few steps ahead to take in the crisp air. Hikari and Yuzuki are trailing behind, seemingly still not comfortable with one another. I guess they always had their biggest rivalry during their encounters.
思ってたより早く片付いたね。今日はまだまだあるよ。
She continues to radiate optimism as she takes in the sights, but I can't shake the one question that has been on my mind since we started this whole crusade. What? What happens now? I mean, didn't we just fix the one reason you guys needed to be here?
ああ。
It seems she realizes what I mean, as her smile shrinks. And seems like that reaction answers my question for me.
そうだね。うん。
ええ、ここでの仕事は終わったわね。
Ah. You both give me solemn looks. I knew it. I didn't want to accept it, but I knew this was going to happen.
待って、どこかへ行っちゃうの？約束は？
誰がいなくなるって？まあここにいる理由はなくなっちゃうけどね。でも私たちはここで休暇を取らなくちゃね。ね、光。
休暇？そんなものが私たちに。
That smile. That look. It cuts Akari off mid-sentence as she changes her mind about things. I think I'm quickly learning who is the boss in this group.
そうね。休暇は取るべきね。
Oh, why the Sayaka is scary.
お別れなんて心配しなくていいの。まだいてほしいでしょ。
I take back that yay. Wow, that's a little narcissist.
バカ。
That's a little narcissistic. Don't you think, Sayaka?
もっと一緒にいたいもんね。やりたいこともまだまだたくさんあるし。
Alright. She trails off into a list of things she wants to do, as Hikari struggles to come up with terms with the impromptu holiday. I'm guessing whichever top secret magic organization they belong to isn't going to be happy when they learn about this. Still, I'm somewhat relieved that they'll be sticking around a bit longer. Even if only for a while. While things have certainly been crazy these past few days, I definitely can't say I hated all of it. The parts where things were trying to kill me were bad, sure, but I really had a lot of fun. I never really had much of a social life these days, so all these experiences have been pretty new to me in more than one way. They just haven't been my guardian they haven't just been my let's try that again.
Baka.
They haven't just been my guardian angels. They've also been my friends. Damn good ones at that. Okay, so maybe Sayaka's jokes can be a bit much, and Hikari can be a little bossy at times, but that just adds to their charm. They pulled me into a completely new and unknown world when we first met. And I might have just been a tiny bit reluctant at first about accepting things. I wouldn't change any of these experiences for the world, though. I feel they've helped shape me into a better person. Pulled me out of whatever shell I might have been hiding away in these past years. I can't help but smile as my guardians break into an argument once more. I'm not even sure what started at this time. I need to make sure I enjoy the little time I have left with them before they leave. Probably for good. It's a bit depressing to know that this won't last forever, but then that's just all the more insensitive to make this time count and create as many happy memories as possible.
今度こそ死なす。
まあまあ落ち着いて。うわ、冗談だって。
なんてバカばっかりなの。
Well, yep. Happy memories. Alright, I guess that's the end of the game. Well, white screen, so... Oh, it was back in... Okay. I wake up feeling better than ever. No headaches. No feelings of having dreamt something terrible. Just... bliss. It's been about a week now since we resealed the Dark Queen. And true to their word, Sayaka and Hikari have stuck around. They continue to go to school, and we continue to hang out, making the most of the free time we have. They still insist on camping outside, though. There was really no need for that, since there haven't been any more monster attacks. Maybe they just got too used to it? Or they're just as stubborn as ever? I don't know. I guess it's not that bad. I'm just surprised they haven't been caught yet. And when that time comes, I'm only gonna say I told them so. There's a knock on my door. Wonder who it is.
いや、もう着替え終わってる？出ないと恥ずかしいことになっちゃうぞーって。ああ、チェ。
Saying that and giving me no time to react, she swings the door open and dances into my room. She looks almost disappointed with the results and lets out a sigh. Good morning, Sayaka. I finished doing my tie. Unfortunately for her, I am, in fact, fully dressed. Something of a rarity at this time of the morning, but I've learned to be wary with her on the prowl.
おはよう。慌てるところを見るのが楽しみなのに。
Ooh my.
あれ、もう分かっちゃってる？
Maybe.
次は窓から入った方がいいかな。
Please don't. Sayaka breaks into hysterics before she begins to poke about my room. Lately, she's been making a habit to get me up in the mornings. I can't tell you how scared I was the first time to wake up with her peering over with that same grin. She says it's because she wants to make sure I'm on time for school, but I'm sure there must be other reasons behind it. In fact, I feel like we've grown a lot closer since the events of that cave. She's always been really friendly and affectionate, sure, but there's definitely been an increase in said friendliness and affection. At lunchtime, she'll always grab me by the hand and drag me to the cafeteria, whether I like it or not. And during our walks home, I can't help but feel like she's making a conscious effort to make us outpace Akari. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I don't know. All I know is... Hey! Who said you could touch that? She pokes at my laptop, something she's always had her eye on every time she's been here.
ただ見たかっただけ。無垢な少年は何を隠してるんだろうってね。
Nope, got a flashlight for that. I mean a flash drive. Got a flashlight. Right. But we were going to be late for school if you're messing around.
じゃあ早くしないとね。この重要な学校の書類かな。それともこっちのパスワードのかかった。
Okay, so I may or may not actually have files on my computer that require a password, but I don't know why. I'm the only one who has access to this, so. Sayaka!
冗談だって電源も入れてないってば。
She swivels the laptop around my way with a grin, and the screen is indeed blank. Oh.
ナイスなリアクションいただきました。そういうフォルダが本当にあるのかな？
Well, maybe if you like, I can show you the folder later. It's got cat videos in it. Wink, wink. Okay, kidding. It's not classified as lying if you don't say anything. I meet her head on with a blank stare. She opens her mouth to say something, no doubt to tease me further.
ちょっと何してるのよ。遅れるわよ。
Hikari saves the day, her commanding voice enough to sound up the stairs into my room.
この話は別の日にしようね。そう簡単には逃がさないんだから。
Saying that, she bounds on out and down the stairs. I think she's left the entire flight of them in one go. I follow shortly after, and I'm met by two additional house guests. Hey! Hikari and Yuzuki stand in the dining room at an awkward distance from one another, still yet to fully become friends. Yep, happy family. I don't know what I was saying there. Much like Sayaka and Hikari, Yuzuki apparently has no qualms with breaking into my house while I sleep to wait for me to get up. When I think about it this way, it's a bit worrying. I'll just do the smart thing and ignore it. Good morning, guys.
やっと来たわね。二人で何してたわけ？
あら、知りたい？私たちはね。
聞きたくないわ。どうせいかがわしいことしかしてないでしょうし。
Okay, Kotogawa Yui. Hey now, why am I getting lumped with her? I'm an innocent, pure-hearted boy.
あらまあ、残念。
おはよう、健太。
Hey, good morning, Yuzuki. Yuzuki greets me quietly, a faint smile on her face. Since we started hanging out, it's been a gradual process of her opening up more to us. She's still pretty quiet most of the time and won't dive into many conversations, but I think she enjoys our company. It must be tough for her to adjust to things after she finally obtained the friend she so deserved after all these years. I'm sure it won't be long until she's out of her shell and Sayaka and Hikari are at the helm, though. They seem to be able to bring out the best in people. I greet her back with a nod of my head, but my eyes quickly fix to Sayaka, who is heading somewhere dangerous.
さあ、ご飯を食べないとね。
Oh, no you don't. She stops in her tracks, inches from the kitchen.
ねえ、ちょっとだけ。
Nope.
もう、わかったって。何度やったかな、これ。
You did, and I admire you for that. But it's just not happening. Ever again.
そんなにひどくなかったじゃない。
I slide past her and enter the kitchen myself. She gives me the usual pout, like always. It soon melts away and her smile returns.
ねえ、見てるだけならいい？勉強すれば良くなると思うんだ。
She gives me a look that's impossible to say no to. Damn it. Ugh, fine. Just don't touch anything.
やった！
She watches over my shoulder. Literally. Her head is resting on my shoulder. It makes it a bit more difficult to do things, but honestly, it's not bad. Sayaka lets out a content sigh, having devoured her meal in record time. I'm not even sure she has any time to taste with how fast she wolfs this stuff down.
本当とても美味しいわ。あなたがこんなに料理上手だったなんてね。
Thanks. I guess.
今日はちょっと焼きすぎね。誰かさんが台所で邪魔をしてたからかしら。
光、気をつけて。嫉妬が表に出ちゃってる。
黙りなさい。そんなわけない。とにかく早くしないと学校に遅れるわよ。
あら、光がそんなに学校へ行きたがるなんて。
Kari storms out the front door, leaving the rest of us to scramble for our bags and shoes. Maybe one day I'll finally understand her.
ケンタ、冒険が待ってるよ。
Sayaka extends me a hand as Yuzuki shuffles on by. I wouldn't really call the test we have today an adventure.
待って、テストなんてあるの？
Well, yeah. It's been mentioned every day this week. Don't tell me you. Hopeless. I can't help but smile.
大丈夫。答えがわからなかったら前を覗き込むから、とりあえず行こう。
Doesn't she sit behind me though? She takes a form, hold my hand, and begins to drag me out of the house. Sayaka, wait! I don't even have my shoes on.
早く。
Well, I guess that's the end of Sakura Angels for now. This is just the end of this episode and the Sayaka route. We still have to do the Hikari route and both of them. So those will be 2 separate episodes. And I am really looking forward to how those are going to go down. But until then, I guess, I don't know, only time will tell. So yeah, that's the end of today's episode of Sakura Angels. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh wait, that's not my intro. This is. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, make sure to slap that messy dislike button right in the booty. And I hope to see you beautiful bastards again in the next episode, so stay awesome and be proud of who you are. Doo-doo-doo!